Hi, I'm Terry Parker. Welcome to Centertain.me. Today we have an exclusive interview with Naomi Striemer, a very popular and highly acclaimed artist right across Canada. As a matter of fact, Naomi Striemer was nominated twice at the recent Covenant Awards held in Calgary. Was that a first for you?
It is. It was really exciting because it was my very first award nominations. You know, in the pop world, nobody could care less. But in the Christian world, no, it was really exciting because you question yourself a lot as an artist, and you know, I was fully expecting. I remember still the moment when I was looking down the list of nominees, and I was going, okay, let's just gear up for nothing. You're not going to see your name, and then when I saw it, it was so exciting, just because it says something as kind of, you know, you are an artist, you are going to be recognized by your peers, and this is saying that, you know, you're not just some crazy person with a dream who should not be doing this. So for me, that's what it meant, and just kind of a reaffirmation of being in the right place, doing the right thing. And so, you know, perhaps it was God's way of rewarding me for finally praising Him with my talents instead of more so praising myself, so it was really nice.
The album that was being, well, you picked up 2 nominations for the album, which is called?
It's called Entertaining the World, and it was up for Best Female Vocalist of the Year, which was really exciting. And then it was up for Best Pop Contemporary Album of the Year, which is also really exciting. So two fairly big categories to be included in, and other great artists to be with. So it was just exciting, and I got to perform at the award show, so that was a first, my first ever performance at an award show, and it went really nice. It was really great.
So now that you've received this national acceptance, you know, in a very positive way for sure, what's next? You're talking about a new album. How far down the road is that project?
Well, I'm still writing it, and we're doing the demos, you know, which are the first stages of any of these songs. It's kind of when you put down the first ideas of what you hope a song will become. That's what we're still doing now, and I think we have some really strong songs that are kind of popping up. So I'm getting really excited, and of course I'm going back and forth from Nashville, and then working a little bit in Ontario, and of course working here. And I was in a studio local here yesterday doing some vocals for some of these songs. So I'm hoping it will be available at the end of this year or early next year. Of course, I don't want to rush it too much because the Entertaining the World album is still going, and that album still has so much happening with the, you know, the third single just being released, and it just got nominated for East Coast Music Awards here, so I'm extremely excited. So I don't want to rush that album too much, but I'm certainly excited about the new one. It's I think it's going to be, you know, knock on wood, I think it's going to be a good album.
Well, that's super. Congratulations on that nomination. Now, I know you've just finished, or working, I guess, or maybe has finished, a new music video.
Yes.
Is that for this new single?
It is. It's for the third single, which is called Breathe, off of the EWT album, as I like to call it, because, you know, I'm cool. And so it was shot in St. John. It's more of a performance piece video, and we tried to capture a couple elements of you know, what the lyric is saying. So I'm excited to see it. I have no idea what it's going to turn out like, but I really like the little shots that I was allowed to see at the end, and that'll hopefully, well, it's going to be available really, really soon, and you're probably going to be one of the people to debut it, hopefully.
Yes, well, we'll be sure to keep an eye out for it, and hopefully we'll be able to use it for sure.
Yeah.
It's still early in the year. Entertainers are quick through these months, you know, looking to book for spring, summer, fall, and even into later part of the year. Where do you see yourself going in the next few months in that realm? Are you planning any live performances? Are you planning on any extensive touring at all?
Yeah, actually, when you said where do you plan on going, I hope somewhere. We're hoping and planning to go out on the road with phenomenal artists in the Christian world, and in the non-Christian world, they're still just as phenomenal, called New World Sun, and they just got Juno nominated for their album, and I hope they win. And also with Matt Brower, who's a local Maritimer. And they're both just great. So we're doing a little Ontario tour. We're hoping to do a little Alberta tour. And then if we can make it possible, we're going to try to do the Maritimes as well together. And in between those little legs of that tour, I'm going to be going out with another very well-known Christian contemporary band called Sanctus Real. And I'm super excited because they had one of the longest running #1 singles in North America last year. And so that's going to be a very exciting tour, and I'm super privileged to be on it. And then, of course, I'm going to be, doing some local stuff and trying to be as busy as possible, because in the winter you sit and you plan for the summer, so you hope in the summer you're really busy because the winter's coming again, and it's like hibernating. Mm-hmm. Artists are just bears. We're gonna eat a lot and hibernate in the winter.
Create a lot in the winter.
Yes. Create in the winter. Go see the people in the summer.
Right on. And when you mentioned Matt Brower, you've done recently some touring with him.
Yeah.
What was that like? Matt's he's quite a well-known artist throughout North America. He's done well with hits and actually appears with Amy Grant and Vince Gill on a single. Yeah. So what was it like working with him?
Well, first of all, he is probably the most unassuming celebrity ever, because he's just so laid back. And if you walked into a room, you'd never be like, this guy has done this, and he's won a Juno, and he's had so much success, because he's just so humble. And really, the tour this summer was kind of created out of the tour over Christmas, because it was so much fun, and we had such a great time. And our musical styles do seem to complement each other a little bit. And we've started to write songs. We're writing for my new album, and he's putting together a new album. So we've been doing this thing that I'd never tried before until he suggested, called Skype writing. Which is a new experience, but it works. Uh-huh. You have the same energy, you're watching on the video screen, and it's pretty cool. So he's just a nice guy. Like, he's the guy that if you meet him at the coffee shop, he'll probably sit down and start talking to you, like a real conversation.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I want to thank you for your time here today. Will you keep us up to date on all of these projects?
We're buddies, Terry, so.
Yeah, so you'll be sure to keep filing that stuff in.
I will, absolutely.
Congratulations again on the nom, okay?
Thank you very much.